Managing the human resource remains one of the most complex tasks confronting managers in any organization.
In the wisdom of His Excellency Alhaji Muhammadu Inu Yahya, and in his own attempt to reinvigorate the service, to strengthen the service, and to make people feel that they are really working.
Therefore, strategies keep evolving in an effort to get the best workforce for greater productivity.
For this program, all local governments have now been captured, all states employees have been captured.
Gombe State #1 civil servant is on the move to bring about innovation that would turn around the civil service landscape in the history of the state. This is with the introduction of technology to replace the traditional methods of staff attendance register.
The biometric attendance system is a new or a modernized way of staff attendance upon which public servants are expected to come to the office and append. And when I say append, they make a thumbprint to signify that they have actually come to the office. And even if they are going out, they need to thumbprint to really indicate that these civil servants are there and they do come to work as at when due.
Initially, this system has been introduced in the state for at least 2 years as pilot study in the health system, some local government and LES, and it has been doing okay. And now the time has come for the entire mobilization to the entire states, both the local and the state, and people are complying. And most people regard it as a welcome development, and this will in fact make our service delivery more effective than before.
The introduction of the biometric attendance register machine in Gombe State is first to check the sharp practices of ghost workers and to reveal the actual capacity of the engine room of government that is willing to drive the economy to higher performance.
It's one aspect of the reforms introduced by His Excellency Alhaji Muhammadu Inu Yahya, the Executive Governor of Gombe State, and it is aimed towards sanitizing the payroll so that we now get rid of all those who don't come to work and those who are dead or those who have moved out of Gombe State completely. They are no longer in Gombe State but yet in our payroll.
The system is simple and easy to operate, leaving no room for irregularities inherent in old systems, giving confidence to both the employees and the employer in their contract that binds them together.
Initially, we noticed that workers are having a kind of nonchalant attitude towards regularity to work. Thereby, the introduction of this system will reinvigorate the service. And by now, you can see we've seen the changes, more especially in the local government. People are trooping daily to make their own thumbprint and stay at work. Likewise, the state.
I think the machine was introduced purposely to relieve me from the job I'm doing. In fact, it takes away most of the burden of the problems I'm encountering in the process of discharging my responsibility. Because you must show yourself in the place of your primary assignment. It brings about efficiency and effectiveness in the discharge of our responsibility. That clearly indicates that a teacher who just is having a headache, he will say he is not well, he will not come to work. But with the advent of this biometric attendance machine, each and every teacher, there is full attendance of staff in all our respective schools. So it improves the services because there is effectiveness and efficiency in the discharge of our duties.
It is a very, very brilliant idea to me, and it is estimable for that matter. I appreciate the government of Gombe State for bringing this biometric data to all the schools and other workplaces, because actually it has, not me personally, it has even improved my own productivity. Though I always come to work on time, but knowing fully well that the biometric data machine, captured machine is there, I will prepare very early in the morning. I will come at very, very appropriate time, do my work. And if whenever the biometric data capture me, I will feel very, very glad and happy that yes, I am now covered. So I will do my work excellently.
The positive change in this way of measuring performance of civil servants in Gombe State is a welcome development on the path of hardworking staff who are committed to ensuring improvement in service delivery, growth, and development of the state's economy.
Now the state has shown significant commitment in having the right workforce and ensuring that they are there and paying them their right dues. So any intervention program that is going to ride on these workers providing services to achieve desired goals, is welcome. And already this is a magnet towards attracting more development to the states and more grants and more assistance from all of these multinational companies.
The Digital Attendance Register does not deny civil servants the privileges of maternity, casual, annual, and sick leaves, looking at targets set for the equipment to determine attendance rate for remuneration.
This program is created not as a witch hunt. And if anybody is officially on annual leave, and by officially I mean he has sought his written application, he has sought permission, has received approval before he leaves, there is no requirement or need for him to take attendance, and his salary would not stop provided those documents have been processed and presented prior to going on leave.
People should not be scared because this system is not aimed at checkmating or trying to witch hunt a worker, but to strengthen the service. Day by day we are on a technological advancement, we are on digital era. Therefore, the need for this biometric machine is very, very important and is really yielding a very robust outcome.
Workers share their experiences about the introduction of the Biometric Attendance Register in Gombe State Civil Service.
Everybody has his own perspective about it. If you're not a punctual staff, or if you're not up to your duties and responsibilities in the school, definitely you see it as a witch hunt. But if you are a regular person and you do your things wholeheartedly, I feel it's nothing. It shouldn't be a witch hunt to you.
The aim is to strengthen the service. The aim is to ensure that workers come to work as at when due. You are being paid for what you have done. That is the aim of the exercise. Those who are really disturbed with the program are those who never care about the service, those who never care to come to work, those who doesn't have in fact they don't have feeling. I will say those kind of people doesn't even have feeling for the state service.
Every worker is a family man, is a human person who needs to eat and has a family. Assuming as a worker living in a rural area, you take your son to a school to be taught. What you expect is there should be a teacher to teach him. If there is no teacher, would you be happy? And assuming you left him at the school, because there is no supervision and no teacher, he, like kids would do, climb trees and plays, and then God forbid falls down and breaks his leg. Would you be happy? Since nobody ensured there is a teacher in that school.
Gombe State government is already beginning to reap the immediate and long-term economic benefits of having the biometric attendance register for workers in the state.
When people come to work, what happens? Productivity increases because people will put in their best, will do what is expected to them, and the outcome at the end of the day will be increased productivity because everybody does what is expected of him. And this also translates into the infrastructural development in the state.
Gombe is doing a lot under the leadership of this government, to modernize and improve the worth of everyone in the state, starting from road infrastructure to lighting to water to housing, now to human capital. This is a government that actually cuts across the whole development spectrum.
We all have what to gain if there is anything like a biometric thing, because I have children in public school too. So if they have to go to school and there are no teachers, at least I don't feel happy. Sometimes they come back home and say, Daddy, no teacher come to our class today. That is because there's no register that the teachers will have to put their hand so that it will show that they come to work. They only earn the money when the month finish, and nobody to ask them. So by the coming of the biometric, I think things are improving because they have to sign in and they have to sign out. So the children sometimes when they come now, they say yes, the teachers are available, and that is because of the biometric.
Gombe State is moving forward, and the man at the helms of affairs, the visionary go-getter, is unstoppable. He is bent on transforming the state, so let the engine room work with efficiency to drive the production wheel of the transformation dream.
Now the state has shown significant commitment in having the right workforce and ensuring that they are there and paying them their right dues. So any intervention program that is going to ride on these workers providing services to achieve desired goals, is welcome. And already this is a magnet towards attracting more development to the states and more grants and more assistance from all of these multinational companies.
We are just trying to sieve the payroll, we are trying to sanitize it so that we can get the exact number and so that the government can stop wasting funds. These funds could be applied somewhere that will be useful to the state.
Support government initiatives, programs and the policies that will make positive impact on the civil service. And I really encourage them and I support them, and I also pray for us, let's succeed and let's try and give this particular initiative a very nice interpretation.